everybody know, that's why they pay my phone now.
Second mortgage or something.
Yeah. I don't know why it's like-
Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. I say I got both bifocals on the bottom of mine, but I can't read anything without my glasses. Got 1 minute, a little less than 1 minute.
All right, welcome to our zoning board of appeals here in Edinburgh. First of all, we'll call roll call. Ron Ham, he's not here. Keith Sells, I'm here. Alan, he's
I'm here.
Bill Jones,
Here.
Greg Simpson.
Here, Stinson. No, Simpson. Somebody loan him some glasses.
I'll tell you, I'm blind as Alan, I'm telling you.
Wish I had extra.
I've been called worse, Keith.
Minutes from the June 4th meeting.
If there are no corrections, I'll make a motion to accept.
Have a
I'll
second.
second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Approved. Signing sheet and Dustin, you will find that.
Yes, sign-in sheet, anyone wants information after the meeting about decisions, want that in writing, you gotta sign in. So we get your name and address and contact information. And then secondly, if anyone's speaking tonight, I have to swear you in. So anybody's gonna speak, raise your right hand. Okay, so if you're not raising your hand, you're not gonna talk at all tonight.
If you apply, you're gonna speak.
Yeah, if you have anything, you may want to do it, raise your hand. You swear in penalties, the perjury, or swear under penalties of perjury, the testimony you give tonight is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Okay. When you speak, and I'll remind you, just state your name and address for the record. All right?
Okay, the first case tonight is, case 20, DB 2026, is that it? Can you tell me if that's correct?
I'm gonna.
All right, all right, okay.
Thank you, Julie.
It's 2025-05B, this is Marty Harper's variance request. The address of the variance is at 816 South Roosevelt Drive. Is a residential lot, and it's currently zoned R5, everything around it is zoned R5, all residential uses in this area. That's why myself tonight. So tonight we have a request to construct a 18 by 20 metal carport on this lot. Request is to have an accessory structure on a lot without a principal structure. So there's no house on this lot anymore. There's a carport. This is a carport, lives across the street, and we use this lot to park the vehicles, store RV, and like put an additional carport next to one that you see in this photo. We did satisfy all of our location requirements. Our residential standards. And at this time, I'm going to let Mr. Harper explain what it is that we'd like to do with this request.
I'd just like to explain it like put in a court for it.
Can you state your name and address, sir?
Marty Harper.
We'll pick you up on the microphone. Thank you, sir.
My name is Marty Harper, and I live at 819 South Roosevelt Avenue
And we owned a lot across the road from us. And we lived on the street since probably 67 or 68. And back then, anybody that lived here their whole life knows that that area was the ghetto of Edinburgh. People has done a lot to their houses and homes and stuff down there in their lots and made it look a lot better in the last 30, 40, 50 years. And I'm getting ready to retire after 50 years at Webb's in May of next year. So I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row. And I bought a new boat back in like 2004. I lost my youngest son in 2007 in a truck accident. Well, I probably didn't take that boat out 3 or 4 times from 2007 till I lost my wife in 2014 after 40 years. After I lost my wife, I didn't take that boat out at all. So I let a $20,000 boat sit out in the sun, the rain, the snow, and the ice, and it destroyed it. Well, I bought me another boat here about 4 months ago. And like I said, I'm getting ready to retire next year, so I won't be able to do a lot of fishing, enjoy my life, you know. And I'd just like to put another carport beside the one I got, and I want to close it in so I can keep my boat and my wife's new car out of the weather and stuff and kind of protect it. You know, it's 18 by 20. It ain't gonna be nothing fancy. It's just a carport just like the one I've already had there for 20, 25 years. You know, so that's basically where we're at.
Thank you, Marty. Anybody got any questions from the board?
And you're gonna put sides around it, you said? No, you're putting sides around it?
Yeah, I'm gonna close one, the north side and the back side off. The side facing my trucking car and the car.
Okay.
Anyone got any, speak against it or anybody else? Okay, I guess we're ready for a motion.
I move we approve.
Oh, well, I already knew what it was. So-
Yeah, I read that too. But, well, okay, sorry, Julie.
I mean,
And the restrictions.
so, as you all have in your staff report, I included some background information for you. And then the criteria for making this decision are from the state statute and our zoning ordinance. And then staff did recommend approval with 4 conditions. Any questions?
I'm sorry, yeah, that makes a difference.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I still move that we approve it based on staff recommendations, including the 4 restrictions on it, or recommendations by the requirements.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Marty.
Approved.
All right, Julie.
Our next case is 2025-06 MC. This is Rodney Burton, non-conforming use request, officially per your rules. This is a development standards variance request. So this property is, yeah, the rules say it has to be marked that way. Okay, you're giving me that?
No.
So the property is at 107 Shelby Avenue. Property owners Rodney and Robin Burton. So this property is in the local business district. It's also within the highway corridor. It is a single family dwelling. So the business district does not permit residential dwellings as a permitted use. So that's what makes this a non-conforming use. This use has been vacant for more than 12 months. So that is why it is before you tonight. The zoning ordinance specifically says that if a non-conforming use is vacant for more than 12 months, it must come before the Board of Zoning Appeals to be reestablished. And here's where the property is on Shelby Avenue. And our request tonight, reoccupying this vacant residence. Here's a photo of the house. This is one we took last fall when the leaves were off. And then here's one I took earlier this week. He did satisfy all of the publication requirements. Here are local business requirements, our highway corridor standards, and the non-conforming use standards. So at this time, I will let Mr. Burton explain what it is he would like to do with this structure and what his plans are for reestablishing this use.
Oh, sorry, that should have been on silent.
Rodney Burton, my address is 604 Sunset Drive, Edinburgh. The property in question is 107 Shelby Avenue. So I bought it at auction. It was sold as single family residential. Nothing was ever mentioned about it being in local business, commercial. Even the closing documents and title and stuff's got, residential real estate. But I bought it with the purpose of fixing it up and then either renting it out or selling it. And that's what I would like to do with it now.
I got any questions?
I think I read, was that house built in 1800?
That's what
approximately?
that's what the things say, the paperwork, but there's no way to prove it. That's one of the reasons I've been on it too. I was like, man, if that thing's really that old, that'd be pretty neat, but I don't know that it is.
I talked to the county about that, and so that's kind of a placeholder that goes in their
Okay.
system when they're
So
not.
we don't know.
That's not a for sure.
I'm pretty sure it was built early 1900s, probably. The cellar floor is pretty neat. It's a herringbone brick pattern. I had never seen that in a basement cellar.
All right, that's not. So you're gonna make it livable again. You wanna fix it
Yeah.
up and have where someone can live in it and actually
Yeah.
use it?
Yeah.
That's all I'm questions.
Anybody else have any questions?
Anybody want to speak against the petition?
Okay, Julie, we'll hear the rest of the program.
Thank you.
So as mentioned, we have this vacant, single family, it's within business district corridor. It does have 2 detached garages on the property as well. Has not had utility service since 2022. You mentioned you purchased it in a tax sale in 2023. We did try to receive an approval. Unfortunately, we applied to the plan commission, and so that approval or denial has no weight on this one. So what you folks have before you today is this application. There are one resident next to it was demolished last year. There are a couple residences immediately south. So we still have some residences on this commercial corridor. The zoning ordinance does permit these residences to be reestablished, but only gives them that 12 months to be vacant. So if you were to approve this, it would need to go to the plan commission for the highway corridor items to be reviewed. And then your criteria for decision-making, same as the last case, come from the state statute and our zoning ordinance. And you can see staff made a recommendation of approval with 5 conditions tonight. Happy to answer any questions you have.
Anyone have any questions?
I'll make a motion, we approve it with the 5 conditions that you've listed.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion properly second to approve this, along with the exceptions. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Approved.
Good luck.
Yeah. Any other business?
I just want to say, I would rather somebody fix up an old home like that than tear it down. You know, the historical value of things like that. That's why I was asking about the 1800 thing. It's a shame to see them be torn down. Thank you.
Just one announcement, the Unified Development Ordinance that we've been working on, so that's a new zoning ordinance and new subdivision control ordinance will be on the Plan Commission agenda this month. Happy to provide any information to board members or copies of that draft. Just feel free to reach out to me. That's all I have tonight.
Okay. Anything else from anyone?
I'll move we adjourn.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Happy 4th. Have a safe
Yeah.
one.
Enjoy the weather.
Oh, yeah. I remember those days quite well. Only it was softball.
Yes.
4th of July used to be fun.
Take care. We'll see you. Oh, yeah.